Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome to another Now I See Ministry daily devotional video. My name is Brian, and please, if the Lord impresses you, hit that little subscribe button and click that little bell to get notifications for any new daily devotional videos. Now, today is a pretty serious day. We have to be very diligent in our walk with Christ today, because there might be a few people out there who are going to say things to us that are not necessarily true, and they are trying to play with our emotions, since it's April Fool's Day, April 1st, yes. So today's devotional, we are going to go through a few scriptures in our devotional talking about deceptions and lies. So at first I want to go ahead and go to Proverbs chapter 17, verse number 4. And here it states that an evildoer gives heed to false lips. A liar listens eagerly to a spiteful tongue. So here, we know that we are going to probably come across somebody once or twice today who are going to have false lips, and that are going to eagerly do so, just to have a little bit of fun at your expense. But and it's in all good fun. But these scriptures are great to go through, especially on a day like April 1st. And now on Proverbs 12, verse number 19. The truthful lip shall be established forever. Amen. Now we are talking about God's truth. But a lying tongue is but for a moment. As it states here, a lying tongue is but for a moment. April 1st happens only once a year, and it's only a moment. So at this time, it's only a day. But truthfully, whenever we are talking about Satan and his lies, we have to be vigilant and ever watchful for those things. Now in 1 Peter 5, verse number 8, it says, Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Now, as you're walking through this day on April 1st, you might see those people who are out seeking whom they can deceive with their little jokes. And there will be some. So watch out and be careful. Be ever vigilant and be sober and watch out for them. And do not be persuaded by those lies that these people will say to you. But in all seriousness, we are going to go to our last verse. And we know the things that Satan has done since the beginning of sin on the earth, starting at the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, and the deceptions that Satan caused them to fall into sin. And many of us fall into sin by his deceptions even today. But on a more serious note, let's turn to John chapter 8, verse 44, where here it states, You are of your father the devil, and the desires of your father you want to do. He was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and the father of it. So, brothers and sisters, be ever vigilant when it comes to the lies and the deceptions from the father of all lies, because he has had many centuries of practice to have us fall into sin. And even on a day like April Fool's Day, when we can find ourselves playfully lying to one another in a playful manner, but we should always be vigilant and careful of the lies that Satan has for each and every one of us, because there are certain things, he will he tells you that you are, just not worthy, or not pretty enough, or not suitable enough to do things for Christ. But Christ will use you and your talents however he sees fit, wherever he can use you. And God will use you if you want to be used by him. All you have to do is open your heart and allow him to direct your path. So, brothers and sisters, I pray that these videos are a blessing. And this one kind of a little bit lighthearted, but still a wonderful message I hope that each and every one of you get. And I pray that you all have a wonderful, blessed day, and farewell.